Alright, welcome back everybody. In the last episode we made it through Volcano Beloot, took on some bosses, and now Dart is level 12, which is pretty huge. I've been handicapping Levitz and Rose. Rose is still the same level she was as when they first got her, I believe. Levitz has gained some levels, and Shana's level 8. Or no, is she? Yeah, level 8. Okay, so I'm gonna take on this dragon. After this, we're going to start caring about Levitz. Levitz and Rose are almost the same. They almost had the same sort of role, I guess, because both of them get their additions really early. Levitz has 4. I want to change the camera here. Levitz has 4 additions, I believe. Yeah. 4 before his final. Rose has 2. No. 3 before her final edition. Oh, they're really picking on Levitz. So both of them kind of are very, very strong early.
Yes.
And I kind of only need one of them to be all that strong early, so I'm thinking of continuing to sack Rose later on, but Levitz I'm going to start actually caring about.
Whip smack!
Yes. Go. Volcano.
Because yeah, Levitz is a powerhouse early on. And right now it's not seeming like it. Because he's half Dart's level. But he's super strong. Alright. So I'm thinking of running around with Levitz and Shana as the party early on. Later on, both of them might get replaced. Or maybe just Levitz. I haven't decided yet. Okay, you are Graham. Or Graham. I always call him Graham, but I mean that's an E instead of an A. But we'll call him Graham anyways. Do you know him? No, I just know his name. I'll never forget him. He used to be the head of the second knighthood of Basil. Graham. The man who used to be my father's best man. Well, used to be. Welcome, Levitz. You have become a knight, fulfilling the wishes of your late father, Servi. Don't you ever mention my father's name. Are you still carrying that grudge? I just killed your dad. Are you still mad about that? Yeah, I'm still mad. Ooh, it's getting serious. Alright. Get revenge, huh? Okay, so Graham is the Dragoon. You are a Dragoon? So not only are we facing our first dragon, we're facing our first Dragoon. This is the power I obtained. Obtaining that power is not an easy matter. Where did you get the dragon spirit? I'm amazed there's someone in Basil who knows about this. Fine, you two will know before you die. His Majesty Dole got all his power and intelligence from Emperor Diaz. What? Emperor Diaz died 11,000 years ago in the Dragon campaign. So how can Emperor Diaz still be alive? If this is a dream, how can you explain what you're about to see? Come! I give you a chance to avenge your father, if you have the courage to fight against a legendary Dragoon. Alright, so this is the fight that, as a kid, I could not get past very easily. And I think I talked about it earlier. But we had to go... I think we were going skating or something. And I was just trying to beat this boss, and I couldn't do it. It took me like half an hour and I still couldn't do it. Because back then I had a little strategy in mind. And, you know, I asked to keep my PlayStation on so that when I got back from skating, I could finish it. And eventually I did. It took way too long and a lot of stalling, but I was able to do it eventually. But it's best to attack the dragon first, in my opinion, because the dragon can poison you. Which isn't a big deal, but it forces us to use Dragoon to get rid of that poison. Also, if I had a problem with this fight, I could use those pellets
Whip smack!
that I grabbed earlier. But I think I can handle this just fine.
Go! Volcano!
Clovitz is dead, even though he's gonna resist this. It's wind-based. Yeah, he's still dead. Which is fine. Okay, actually I might, I'll go ahead and use not the pellet. I'm gonna use other stuff. Because I need to do at least some damage before I kill off Rose. And the fight will become a little bit difficult with just Dart versus two characters. Okay, he's in yellow now.
Yes! Go! Volcano!
Still yellow. Let's go ahead. Use a thunder item. I don't, I guess I sort of understand, but thunder is not weak to anything. So it's kind of weird that there's a thunder-based attack item. Except for the fact that you can use it on anything that's not thunder, I guess. Okay, Rose is poisoned. That's great.
Yes! Go! Volcano!
Alright, defeated the dragon. Go ahead and just do some more damage before we die. I was just gonna do a lot more damage with items than her own attack. As you can see, it did not do that much to Dragoon and Graham.
Go!
Because Dragoons have a lot higher resistances. Alright, Rose will be dead on the next turn.
Yes! Go! Volcano!
She's dead. In red.
Yes!
I was gonna say if I started to get a little worried about losing, I can just turn into a Dragoon,
Volcano!
cast some spells, but this guy should be pretty dead here soon.
Yes! Go! Volcano!
Okay, I get it. Alright. 1,200 experience. Start will gain a level. Shana should gain a level. Oh, Shana's really close to level 10. I have Sylvie's strength. My efforts were to no avail. I even used betrayal to obtain this power. I still don't understand. Why did you betray my father? You're not like this. Nobody could be stronger than your father. That was the only thing I could never conquer. I had admiration for him as mate, as a friend. But time goes by and I turn into this feeling. This fear from realizing the limits of your ability. This fear that goes nowhere. The only thing you can do is curse yourself for weakness. But you couldn't overcome your fear by defecting to Dole. You needed to overcome my father. There was an alternative. If only I could obtain a new power I could be equal to or surpass him. That was the Dragon Spirit I got from His Majesty Dole. Live strong. I can go to be of Servie. He's lucky to be dead now. Greed for power eventually conquers you. Unleashed power generates only sorrow. He should have known that. He's lucky to die now and avoid even more sorrow. It's a pretty messed up friendship. I mean, you could argue that it wasn't not a friendship when he betrayed Servie. Such a coincidence. It can't be. Or is this fate? Levitz, maybe you two are. Guard is right. The Dragoon Spirit of the Jade Dragon recognized you as the next master. I am a Dragoon. I deserve to rule dragons. Not only do you deserve, but you have an obligation to accept your fate as a Dragoon, don't you? That's what Graham left for me. I understand. I accept it. The fate of a Dragoon. I'll use this power for justice. Like Dart and Rose. Use for justice. Huh. Okay, guys, so... Levitz is a Dragoon. That is why I wanted to wait to do any, like, leveling up on Levitz. Okay, Shana's feeling sick. We can't go back over the volcano. We must go forward to Lohan. Alright. Yeah, so the reason I wanted to wait to actually care about Levitz was because I knew he was going to become a Dragoon. And every time you use your additions, you gain, you know, SP. Which I think Dart might be ready for the next one. No, not yet. 7 more. Every time you use your addition, you gain XP. So, for instance, Levitz is getting 45 every time he does Harpoon. Dark is 32 every time he does Volcano. Rose gets 35 every time she uses Whip Smack. So it just makes sense to get the Dragon Spirit before I start really leveling up the character. Okay, so now Shana's out of our party, right? Right, yeah, Shana's sick. And out of our party. Actually, we're gonna save. So this is what I was talking about earlier, and why the game might be difficult, because I've prioritized Shana and Dart, and now Shana is not available. So the next section might be a little bit more difficult. Alright, but now that we're in Lohan, we can resume our Stardust quest as well. There's going to be 4 here. Crowd, and we are in the middle of a war. So this is the doctor. Says her mind is poisoned, not her body, and is unable to help. It could be a week. Shana's not gonna die, is she? Oh, it's such a cute girl doing with a legendary monster. She was fighting against a dude. If we can get some Dragon Eye plant, she may survive. Really? I read it in a secret heirloom book. The problem is, as with dragons, Dragonite plant exists only in legend. I cannot say for sure if it really exists. Even so, we cannot wait like this doing nothing. Let's go look for it. Might be able to find something in this town. Yeah, there should be some information somewhere. Alright, the doctor's gonna do his best to give us some time to find this plant. Alright, so there's 4 Stardust here. And, thinking that there's a chest right here. Is it right here? Yeah, Angel Robe. That's going to be useful for Shana once we get her back. Now, the information we need is right here. This guy looks familiar. Welcome, hey, don't stop us. It's the goofy merchant from the other day. Thanks for the loot, really. I can run my business. You can find anything in Dawa's Antiques. Yeah, so in the last episode we saved this guy. He was hanging off a cliff in the volcano. Have you heard of the Dragonite plant? Heard of this very rare herb. Oh, the Dragonite plant. You haven't? No. Let me think harder. We're hearing about it somewhere. Hold on a second. A secret notebook? Yes, it's here. It says north of the poison forest, past the troublesome plant. Observe Dragonite plant in back of the shrine. Reminds me, I saw a strange plant in the back of the forest when Shana took a rest. Oh, the one that became a monster because of the dragon's poison? But you cannot get past it unless you purify it with something. How about the spring water underground? That might help the plant. That's it. Thanks, Thomas. Bye shopping. Okay, well, hold on, Shana. We actually need to go back in. Because there's a Stardust in here. Oh, no. Wrong ladder. Okay, there's number 1. Alright, let's think. Number 2 is... It's been here. No, it's up these stairs, I think. Or further in. Actually, I think I do need to go up the stairs. Alright. Behind this sacred bookshelf here. Go down. Ladder. It's in this like sort of furnace thing. A fireplace or whatever. Alright. 2. Let's see if there are any weapons that we can actually use here. This is the same person that sells the best armor in the game that I was talking about in prior episodes. Lance, we already have that for a little bit. Cape is good. I'm gonna buy another one. Because I think Shana can equip it. Legend Cask, that is the amazing piece of armor that reduces magic damage. So you can see, we give Dart an extra, like, 127 magic defense. So very, very good. Oh, that costs 10,000 gold. Oh no, I was wrong. I thought you could also buy the best armor here for physical attacks, but that is somewhere else. So as you can see, you can also buy the Ultimate War God. I also talked about this in a previous video. This makes your addition so that you don't actually have to press anything. Also costs 10,000 gold, which that's... Why would you not buy a Legend Cask with 10,000 gold? And then there are items that reduce physical damage, magical damage, Phantom Shield. This reduces damage by all sorts by half. That's also a very good item. So yeah, we will want to buy at least 3 of these throughout the game. So we're going to need to amass 30,000 gold so we can put it on our party members. But for now, we just bought the cape. Alright, 2 more shadows to go. We also need to find something to keep that spring water in. Which we're gonna find right here. Hey you, hey classy brother, I have something you'll like. Oh. That reminds me, we need something to carry the spring water. Let's have a look. That's my man, you have a sharp eye. I guarantee you they are good buys. Want a bottle to put water in? Do you have one? Sure, sure. This one's durable and the best quality you can get. How much? It's a super bargain. I need to count the zeros here. 100 million gold. Let's look elsewhere. Hey, wait a minute, I was just kidding, don't take me so seriously. How much is the real price? About 3,000 gold. Why don't you buy it? Well, I actually can't even do that. I have 1,700. Too expensive. I'll give you a discount. How about 2,200? Nah. Shana's life isn't worth 2,200. Just kidding, guys. Come on. Shana's amazing. But it turns out if you keep on negotiating with this guy, you will get it for free. Alright, got it. Now, we will be revisiting this guy in not too long. later on in the game. We got some Stardust. It's number 3, and the 4th one. I gotta go back over here. Yeah, right there. This one took forever to find as a kid because I was reading through guides that tried to describe where to find it, like in text. But nowadays there are guides that actually like show you a screenshot. This makes it much easier. Alright, we got the water bottle. Now we need to go back to the dragon's nest. Fill it up, and I think it's easier to go this way. And just fall directly to the pit than it is to go climb down that thing. Alright. So we're getting the water to get rid of that weird plant we saw when Shana got tired. Let's go ahead and heal. I think I'm already healed, but if I'm not, it's a good thing to do. Alright, now we can go climb up the thing. It was kind of weird that I made it through the nest without an encounter, so. Alright, now Olivets can actually turn into a dragon.
Harpoon! Yes! Go! Volcano!
Whip smack!
Yes! Go! Volcano! Harpoon!
Whip smack!
Yeah, bro, it's got Dragoon level 2. She got some new magic. It's sort of like darts, just attacks all enemies, and I believe it also fears them, which means they'll do half as much damage and they'll take twice as much. So it can be useful, although I don't think there's a way to fear bosses. So it does come in handy when they're in bosses that have like minions, but not the best magic. So here we go. Pour some water on this plant. Alright. let's go ahead and save. Alright, I think I'm going to stop this episode here because it's going to take a while to get through this next part, the Shrine of Shirley. And I want to go back to the Dragon's Nest and train up Levitz some more. If we can get him to Dragon level 2, he has some very, very useful spell that we can use in this upcoming fight. And I want to train up his additions. So I'm going to end it here, do some training off screen, and in the next episode we will take on... Hey kitty! Go on. Into the Shrine of Shirley, take on this boss that I described earlier. It's going to be pretty difficult if I don't do any training. And the boss has a chance to drop the Bandit's Ring, which increases a male character speed by 20. So I can raise Dart's speed to 70, or Levitz's speed to 60. Super useful item, but the boss only has a chance of dropping it, and it's a pretty slim chance, I believe. In my last playthrough I had to beat him like 15 times to get it. So I'm going to record the first battle against him, and if I don't get the item drop, I will just cut the recording and I'll come back once I finally do get it. Just gonna reload my save and keep going, because that item will be super useful, and it's very rare. I mean, we could get another one later on in the game, but if we can get it right now, that is so handy. So, I'm gonna do some training. Excuse me, miss. And probably need to feed my cat. And I'll be back in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. And treat your kitties right. Alright, I need to see how to stop the recording. Alright, see you guys.